simple self-regulating technique, emotional regulation technique called the RAIN technique, and also some emotional first aid calm down phrases to help you during a stressful moment. Okay, so what is the RAIN technique? What's the overview? All right, so the first step in RAIN, the R, is to recognize, name the emotion you're experiencing. Some sample reflection questions are, what am I feeling right now? A stands for allow. Let the emotion exist without pushing it away. And the self-reflection question is, can I let this feeling be here for now? I is investigate with kindness. Be curious, not judgmental about your experience. And the self-reflection question I'd love you to consider is, why might I be feeling this way? What do I need? And the N is natural awareness, rest and open, accepting awareness. Know the feeling doesn't define you. The reflection question here is, can I trust that this emotion will pass? And this too shall pass. I can assure you. So we want to emphasize that we are not our emotions. We are the observer of them. And here's a real life example is noticing, is that recognition, right? That R, notice and name that emotion that you're feeling. Let the emotion exist within you without trying to fix it or judge it or suppress it. Gently explore, where is the emotion coming from? What does it need? Like maybe a curious friend, a good listener. And that natural awareness is step back and realize you are more than your emotions. Awareness itself is calm and spacious. Feel the emotion without becoming the emotion. It's easier said than done, I know, but with practice, you'll actually get better at this and it'll become so natural for you. Imagine a time when you're feeling overwhelmed after, let's say, a tough meeting at work and you really felt criticized. Recognize, right? So pause, notice. I feel overwhelmed and hurt. Label it clearly. Maybe it's embarrassment. Maybe it's anger. Maybe it's disappointment or even sadness. So step 2 is allow, right? So instead of distracting yourself, checking emails, eating cookies, or whatever it is that you're doing, take a breath. Silently say it's okay to feel overwhelmed right now. You're not fighting or ignoring the feeling, right? Step number 3, investigate with kindness. Gently ask yourself, where do I feel this in my body? Is it the tight chest? Is it the knots in the stomach? Why might I feel this way? Maybe because I care. Maybe because I care about how I'm perceived. And the next question is, what do I need right now? Maybe it's reassurance, compassion, or a reminder of my worth. So imagine you're talking to a younger version of yourself with care. That's the tip here. And then that natural awareness, right? Take another breath. Remind yourself, I'm not my feelings. Feelings come and go. I am the space that holds them. Sense that level of freedom, even a little bit of freedom, even if the feeling hasn't fully disappeared yet. So when it comes to the RAIN technique, feel it, allow it, learn from it, and let it pass. So after you've done the feeling, the RAIN technique, I invite you to put together your emotional first aid kit. And I'll give you some examples here, some items to have in your toolkit. But I really recommend that you personalize this to what works for you, because what works for me and others, and maybe even best practice, may not work for you or may not work as effective. So I really invite you to personalize your toolkit. So music therapy, create a feel good. I have, my morning wake up podcast, or sorry, Spotify list. And then I have my feel good tunes, right? Whenever I'm feeling a little down or something like this happens, I play that list, create that feel good playlist, upbeat, soothing, inspiring songs, your favorite calming songs to reset the nervous system. Nature connection. I cannot recommend this enough. It works for me and it works for a lot of people. So try it. Step outside, notice the skies, the trees, the smell of fresh air, the sound of the birds, nature, grounding objects. This is the third sort of tool in your toolkit. Carry a small object that brings you comfort. Maybe a small stone, a small photo, a charm that you can sort of grab onto. Positive self-talk, calm down phrases, right? We're going to come to those in just a moment, but practice using personal affirmations that can really help you calm down. Movement breaks, light stretching, yoga, or a quick walk to reset your mind and body. Breath work, it was going to be on the list. 3 deep belly breath, or maybe 4-6-8, or a heart focused breathing technique that we'll get to in just a moment. Connection, have a go-to friend or colleague or loved one that you can text or call or message. Creative expression, journal, doodle, color, just anything to process emotions non-verbally. Here are 7 calm down phrases that can really help you calm down. But again, maybe make these yours. I am safe and supported. This feeling is temporary. I have overcome challenges before. I can do it again. I give myself permission to pause and breathe. I am doing the best I can, and that is enough. I trust myself to handle whatever comes. Peace begins with me. So I love these phrases. And again, please make them your own and really embody this toolkit so that it's personalized, what works for you. Bring in the RAIN technique, your emotional first aid kit, the calm down phrases. And then, of course, you can watch my next video where I actually guide you through a breathwork practice, the 4-6-8 reset breath, where we're going to sit comfortably and then count in for 8, 4, pause for 6, and then exhale slowly for 8. And this actually works because it activates focus and energy, and then it teaches emotional tolerance and slows the mind down. That's the breath hold. And then the exhale really activates. So remember, the exhales activate the parasympathetic nervous system, that rest and digest mode, and calming the body. So check out the actual meditation in the next video. And then I'm also going to share with you hand over heart breathing. So here the goal is to soothe the emotional overwhelm fast by connecting physically and emotionally with yourself. You place one hand or maybe even both hands over your heart. You could even close your eyes. You take slow, deep breaths in through the belly, out through the belly, maybe 4 to 5 seconds each. And we want to exhale slowly through the mouth, maybe pursing the lips and silently breathing out and repeating with a very calm, soothing voice. I am safe. I am at peace. I am calm. So again, you can also go back to those calm down phrases as well. And why does this work? Because that physical touch, the hand over heart, it actually releases oxytocin, the feel-good hormone. Breathing slower than usual. Your inhales actually signal safety to the brain, and positive word associations, those affirmations, really shift the mind's focus away from fear and overwhelm into safety and calm. So I really, really recommend tapping into these meditations and really helping to reset your nervous system, quick emotional soothing, grounding you in moments where you feel overwhelmed. And you really just need 1 to 2 minutes, maybe even 30 seconds will do the trick. So I highly recommend you using these next meditations just to really help you to get over a very, very emotional situation. Let me know which one works for you. And I trust that you will complete the toolkit and personalize it. Personalize those calm down phrases as well. And leave me some comments in terms of what works for you. Let's share this information so more people have the tools to help them self regulate their emotions. Ciao for now. Thanks for listening.